You are watching Human Life Dimensions. Your life begins here. Namaste everyone. This video is a tribute to my mother, whose purpose in life was to make others' lives more comfortable, safer, and healthier. Motherly love is a story that has no end. As long as there are loving mothers, there will always be children who crave for their unique kind of tenderness. I will never again be on the receiving end of my mother's love because she has already left for her heavenly abode. Ma, I know you are listening from the heaven above. There is nothing that I value more than your love. No matter where I am or what I am doing, your memories will always keep me smiling. Please hug me again as tightly as you can so that I can rest my head on your shoulders and cry till my tears run dry. I miss you, Ma. I have been deeply and profoundly touched by the word Ma, and even more so by my personal relationship with her. The main purpose of sharing something about Ma is so that you get to relate as to what this word Ma means to you when she is still alive and with you only, staying alone in an old age home, or already left for her heavenly abode. A mother's love for her child is unparalleled in the world. It knows no law, no pity. It tears all things and presses down inexorably all that stands in its path. A mother's love is patient, unselfish, noble, divine, unsaid, untiring, nurturing, protective, sheltering, comforting, forgiving, and it never fails or falters even though the situations are unfavorable. I guess it's meant to be felt rather than limiting it with explanations and definitions. Often since the day I got exposed to my cognitive abilities to understand this life in materialistic, metaphysical, and cosmological perspectives, she always stood by and encouraged me to inspire millions and maybe billions of people across the globe by helping them getting in touch with their own truths and enormous potential. After her heavenly abode, I'm so worn out from different noises in my life, and the hard days that I really don't know how I would approach it without allowing my stress to betray itself again. I'm always flooded with mixed and paradoxical feelings of happiness, grief, gratefulness, deprivation, vulnerability, nostalgia, giggling, chirping moments, craving for each other, and whatever else bubbles up to the surface. I realize that if there is something to help us cross the rivers of turmoil, it is the loving touch of someone we trust. As we say, to touch is to give life. When our world falls apart, we need to be grounded, pulled back with physical and concrete love, with an affectionate embrace and a tender touch. My feelings of sorrow are bone deep, and for me, time doesn't really heal all wounds. It just rolls in like a slow motion tsunami and carries me off down the shore. And realistically, who wants to put distance between themselves and someone they love? There are so many things I wish I could ask her, but she left this world so suddenly that I couldn't even believe. Where are you, Ma? I wanted to grow old with you, wanted to see your wrinkled face, wrinkled hands, just like the old lady of that film Titanic, and tell you that you still look so beautiful in it, and also to hold your hand tight to help you walk in the walkway of the garden and watch you laughing over my naughty conducts. Things are not the same without you, Ma, and I would agree to give up my own life for the reason to see you once. After your heavenly abode, I did many things to forget the pain, but whatever I do, there is one thing in my mind that I can never hug you again. I have given up many things you had loved right alongside me, but somehow, with you gone, they just don't matter to me anymore. Maybe that peace isn't heaven with you, and someday you can put it back in me and I will be whole again. Where are you, Ma? The life achievements of mine are not looking great to me nowadays because you are not there to appreciate those untiringly. Give a pat on my back and say, Beta, now is the time for metaphysical explorations also, and I'm sure you will excel there as well. Who else can do it so affectionately and genuinely other than you? I'm dying to hear again how much you love me and how proud you are of me, cause there wasn't a single day earlier when you didn't say these words to me. Your absence makes me cry hard, and my splintered tears always rip streaks from my eyes down to my toes, leaving me memories of those happy moments as the best days of my life. Where are you, Ma? Is it time for a medical checkup? We need to go to the doctor clinic and have ordered all your medicines which are kept safely in the almirah. I have checked and arranged everything necessary for your medication to treat your chronic illness. Not to worry, Ma. I will keep coming to your room every after an hour just to make sure you are feeling okay and feeling comfortable. What has happened? I can't hear your voice. Why are you not responding to me, Ma? What do I do with all the daily routine tasks I designed and planned especially for you to take care of you and your health? Where are you, Ma? My memories, thoughts, and assumptions about life and loss are all mixed up now because my life after your heavenly abode is simply perplexing. How do I imagine something that has always been there suddenly being gone? There is an unspoken expectation that hits me head on, and I am suddenly exploring new terrain, feeling rootless or as if the ground has been pulled out from under me. Oh, Ma, I really need to arm myself with your affectionate hug that builds a bond that lasts a lifetime. My life is empty without you. I miss your tender touch, your hug, your love, your care, and every single second spent with you in this life which you only give it to me. You have been my main connection in the world and to the world, and still not being able to say goodbye to you, despite your heavenly abode, contributes to my feelings depressed and angry, and I still reject the reality in many ways in order to feed the delusion that you are still alive. I still have those intense memories hiding behind those worst days of my life when Ma was badly sick and in deep pain, and I couldn't take her pain away from her despite so much of medical interventions. I couldn't even offer her my own breath to give her a breathing comfort, and then lastly, I requested God that if I'm not going to heal my Ma, then just take her as I can't see her suffering like this. And that is what happened. He took her pain away, gave relaxation and a beautiful smile on her face during her last breaths, and yes, God came and took her away. I was crying hard, was in deep and profound pain, as I was seeing my ma dying in front of my eyes only. I was feeling helpless and had no clue as to what was needed to be done. I was requesting Ma not to go away, stay with me for more years, but on the other hand, she was continuously chanting Om, had a beautiful smile on her face, was looking extremely contented with her life, giving me loads of blessings, and taking promise from me to rock the world with full rigor and thirst like ever before. The care for Ma begins at the end of our comfort zone only. Ma, I will ever be in deep thoughts, always calculating as how you managed to communicate with me with your loving affectionate eyes when I was newly born and crying in your lap. Oh Ma, can you teach me that silent language which God has taught you to be a mother after Him, which penetrated and communicated with my soft ears to resonate with divine rhythm in the inner realm of my innocent baby heart? We badly need that language, Ma. Badly need so that no cry, nowhere may ever remain unheard, and the same divine silent language may celebrate your presence even after your heavenly abode. I have a mom-shaped hole in my heart, which is a primal spot that no one will ever fill. When you are fortunate enough to have an affectionate and nurturing mother, you never stop craving for her kind of love. She is the only one who can make you feel it. And after she is gone, you search madly to fill her void, but you are trying to solve a riddle without an answer. Remember that your mother is your first home, literally your first home, the universe from whose substance you were formed. If you are fortunate enough to celebrate her birthday along with her this year, think about recording those moments to save them for future reference. Love your mother, take a good care of her, else it will be too late. So go on and hug your mother right now, and also don't forget to bow your head in the lotus feet of your respected mom.